But
Well, no one's mentioned Buckfast Abbey since you probably did last time.
we used to talk about the tonic wine because that was the first thing I ever got completely wasted on was that.
Buckfast wine. Gosh.
I know. Chris Martin, welcome back to the 91X little video channel here and stuff.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good to see
I'm so happy to be here.
Couple of things. First of all, Rose Bowl.
Yes, sir.
The first gig I ever saw there was Depeche Mode way back in the day. They recorded a live album, did a whole video and stuff. What have you got planned for the Rose Bowl?
We're just going to play Depeche Mode songs and bring back the memories for you. If you're there. But if you're not there, then we might play some of our songs.
I will be there. And for some reason, they called it 101.
They did. I've seen that film.
But you know L.A. enough to know that the 101 is nowhere near the Rose Bowl.
I don't know it well enough to know that, but I would have my sususpicions.
So you'll have
what
to change
road is it near?
The 210, I think it is.
210.
210
well,
and the 134.
That's the name of our DVD.
Yeah, you'll have to call it the 210 or the 134. So what do you have planned? Seriously, the Rose Bowl, that's a pretty massively cool place.
Well, it is, and we're so excited to be there in August. I mean, by then we'll have done about 50 rehearsals in other places. So hopefully we'll know what we're doing.
And by rehearsals, you mean tons of other gigs. You're doing Europe and everything else.
Yeah. But the truth is, Los Angeles is like California really is the first place we came to play outside of Europe. And I don't know why, but we just love to play here. And that's a place we've always dreamed about doing a show. And the concert we're playing right now, If You Like Coldplay, is really okay. I think it's pretty good.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean,
people go, what are you going to ask him? I go, look, he's the most self-deprecating mofo on the planet.
No, I'm not self-deprecating. I'm just saying,
are.
If you like our music, then I think you'll have a great time at our concert. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes. I'm just trying to sell it. And,
I get it.
And, I think because we took a rest from touring for a couple of years after 2012, the whole band is very fired up. And I think more than ever, we're really appreciating the audience and what they go through to get there. And, so we're putting a lot into it these days.
Right. You always put a lot into it.
Yeah, we do. But now I think we have an extra appreciation and joy.
So it's going to be more like the Ramones this time? Or?
I think it's quite a joyful concert at the moment.
There's that video that's been floating around of Mexico City gig, is it? Where a dad brought his kid?
Yes, I just saw that.
And it's like, I don't want to start crying on camera right now, especially in front of you, because it'd be horrible. But
men with goatees should always allow themselves to cry.
Yes.
Because it's that beautiful mix of masculine.
This is actually the Van Dyke, because it's connected.
There we go.
Goatee is if it's just.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I should have brushed up on my beard knowledge. Yeah. I knew this interview would go wrong.
This is why I love you. You're still
what do you call this? Just the lazy.
This is the, I don't know what it is. What are you? That's called, I got up this morning, did 500 radio interviews, and I couldn't be shagged to go out and shave.
Yeah, I don't shave that often. I should more, I think.
No, it's
anyway,
pointless.
I think I'm still.
So the video, the Mexico City video.
Let's move
unbelievable. And by the way, that song is still one of my favorites of all time.
Oh, thank you.
And obviously, it's very uplifting for some people. But with that, the kid was obviously.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he just suddenly got it because he suddenly realizes that's happening. This is happening. Lyrics are making sense, and all of a sudden the father's just like freaking out, and it was just. That's what the internet's for, by the way.
Well, it really is. That's the sort of the best side of the internet, isn't it? When you. I mean, I only saw it a few days ago. It finally got to me. Because I don't really read stuff about us. But someone, emailed and said you should check this out. And then another person. So I was like, okay. And it was really lovely.
It's good.
You sort of take yourself, when we're playing those shows, that's me and that's what I do. But when, like right now we have a week away from touring. And so I forget that that's my other life. And so I watch it as if I'm watching someone else's thing, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's our music." But
do you remember the first time that happened to you at a gig where you're watching a band and suddenly you get that emotional attachment where you suddenly realize it's like it happens at British soccer games, football games all the time, where you feel like everybody's singing along and you feel that stuff. But at a concert, do you remember where it was, when it was?
I mean, I remember. The first time, the only time we opened for U2 in 2001, and they were one of my favorite bands growing up, and still. And we'd opened for them, and then the Chili Peppers played, and then they came on, and Bono's dad was very sick, and they played, I forget what song, Into Where the Streets Have No Name, and my whole body just got like
MLK.
Maybe it was MLK into that, and I was just like, God, I just had that larger than life. Euphoric feeling, And I've had it. I had it watching John Williams do the Star Wars theme with the New York Philharmonic. That was pretty amazing. I have it quite a lot, you know.
Well, you're lucky you get to see a lot of shows that we can't see.
Right, okay.
Because you still
I wasn't trying to rub it in. I was
No, it's okay.
Or on YouTube, I get it too. I had it last night watching a Prince acoustic performance. There's like an 8-minute video of him doing Cream and I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man and Sometimes It Snows in April. And he's just banging through them like they're nothing to him. And it's just so beautiful. And his fingers are just flying. And I had that same like, wow, look at that gift from God.
San Diego's true alternative radio. 91X.